Hi everyone, it's Alex again. Thank you for so much for joining me tonight on day 15 or the end of day 15 of the 28-day medical medium detox that I have decided to embark on. So today, just like all the other days that I have had, has been pretty amazing in and of itself. So today, yesterday I got back from New York, and so today, of course, naturally, I needed to go to the grocery store to restock up for the week. Right now, I'm pretty much buying food for the week at a time. It just makes it easier fitting in the fridge, and there's with so much traveling and the holidays, I never know. Well, I do know, but it's better that way so that I'm not wasting any food. So one of my favorite places to go grocery shopping at is Trader Joe's. So of course everyone is there. They're grocery shopping for the holidays and everything, and to stock up. And because I reflected on a couple of videos ago, I'm eating more in the sense that I am eating pretty much every hour and a half. And what I mean by that is not like a full meal. It's usually snacks and stuff. And I also wanted to be prepared for Christmas this weekend. I'm going to be spending some time at my mom's house and then some time at my grandparents' house. And I want to make sure I'm able to take things with me that I can share with, family and friends, but also make sure that I have things there for me for those several hours that I'll be hanging out with family. So, of course, I was putting everything into my basket. And when I went up to the register, my basket was really full. And besides, I think a dozen eggs and a slice of turkey for my husband so that he can have during the week, everything else was fruits and vegetables. So I get up to the cashier and she makes a comment like, "Oh, you cooking for the holidays?" And I'm like, "Kind of, but this is kind of, about a week's worth of food for me." And she kind of looked at me like, "What?" And she goes, "Well, what do you mean this is like just for to eat?" I think I kind of got her off guard. And so that naturally led into a conversation of what I'm doing. And of course, just like I have been experiencing with anybody that I've been telling of them about what I'm doing, it has just been so beautiful and so supportive. Everyone has been like, "Oh, I'm so happy you're doing it. I'm so proud of you. I wish I could do something like that." Something like that is going to definitely add to your self-confidence and the ability to commit to something and so forth and so forth. So even though it was like a quick, not even like a couple minute conversation with her, she even towards the end was like, "Thank you so much for sharing that with me. I've been wanting to, again, do something similar." Everyone always keeps saying that we all want to improve our lives and, change something about our lives. And it doesn't mean that our lives aren't beautiful and perfect in their own ways. It's just, one of the goals of being on this planet Earth is to continue evolving and to continue seeing, the best health, the best situation, the best relationships that we can be in. I think all of us desire that. And so we all have this inner desire to continue doing that. So after she shared that with me and, she thanked me for sharing what I was doing and then, of course, encouraging me and that it inspired her, I left, I think, finally really realizing the importance of not just me, but for all of us to always share with other people our light, our purpose in this life, our positive messages, our positive way of thinking, whatever we're doing, because you never know who it's going to inspire to do something. I think in a way it's like paying it forward, but with positive energy and positive affirmations and positive actions in life. Right now I think one of the things going on is like pay it forward with money, and I think that's beautiful. And my husband and I, have had opportunities to participate in that. But I almost see this as an opportunity to pay it forward and just like positive human evolution. And it could be like an act of kindness, or it can be just sharing, by following something that you want to do. Like, my heart really wanted to do this detox during this time. By doing that and being willing to share that with others, that I can see like it's really like bringing some light and some happiness and some positivity into other people's lives and the conversations that I have. For a long time now, I've realized that, I really have a purpose in this life. We all have a purpose in this life, but I'm, kind of reflecting on for myself right now. I have a purpose in this life. I have beautiful, positive messages that I want to give, the world, that I receive from spirit myself, from my guardians, my angels. There's so much that I want to give and do on this planet, like a mark that I want to leave here that's a positive mark. And in it, finding my own self-worth, self-love, self-forgiveness, self-whatever. And, for a long time, I was really afraid or maybe hesitant to share those messages with people, or to just be myself, or just to start a conversation with a cashier, or a waiter or waitress, or a flight attendant, or the person sitting next to me on the subway, whatever it might be. And I realized that the more I'm just willing to open myself up and to share my light, my message with other people, it really is benefiting me greatly, but I feel them as well. And that's a beautiful way that I can contribute to this world. So I think today, just after, I've been hearing it a lot, but there was something about talking to that girl, the cashier today at Trader Joe's, just really honed it in for me, the importance of all of us to be willing to really share our beautiful light and message with the world, because we just never know whose life we can change, and in return, how our lives can change and benefit from that as well. So I think today, that's like my main takeaway from today. She did ask me, what was my biggest struggle, and I will admit it is still the cravings. Today was the first day that I honestly really, really craved meat. We drove by an In-N-Out, and I was like, I can't wait till I can eat a burger again. Especially, just traveling, being in New York. I was so tired yesterday, so I couldn't really reflect on this. But being in New York, that was the biggest struggle in, the food cravings, because like I had mentioned in other videos, New York is just filled with such amazing, beautiful food. And everyone around me was obviously eating their own thing. And to see it and to smell it and to be around it, I was still admit until day 15. That's still a very, very big struggle. But I made a commitment, and I have the willingness to stick with this commitment, so I didn't give in. I would tell my husband, I'm going to live vicariously through you during this time, because he's still eating his things. Although I've noticed now that on day 15, he's starting to adopt a little bit more about, what I'm doing, and still having some proteins here and there. But he's more willing to, and open to, having some of the smoothies and drinks and veggies and stuff like that I'm making. So it's becoming a little bit easier. So yeah, I just want to reflect on that tonight, that it's, I reflected and said this in other videos, but there is a bigger change and a bigger thing going on right now, and what I'm doing, for these 28 days. There's something bigger going on, and bigger than I think I can ever really humanly grasp. But I just want to, give an encouragement that if you feel at any point in your life that something from your heart that you really want to do, I really want to encourage you guys to do it. And not only that, please share that message and that light with others of what you are doing to change in your life. Because not only will it benefit you, it will benefit them as well. And that really is my takeaway from today. So yeah, that's all I wanted to share with you guys tonight. Thank you again so much for all the love and the support, and for watching and tuning in. And remember, if you ever want to ask anything or just talk about anything, always feel free to reach out to me at roartosuccess@gmail.com. And thank you so much, and good night.